Today, we are diving deep into a topic that I know many of you are curious about. What exactly do successful, wealthy people do differently? Have you ever looked at someone who seems to attract success and abundance effortlessly, while it feels like you're constantly stuck in the grind, living paycheck to paycheck? Well, what if I told you there isn't some mystical secret formula to getting rich? What if it all boils down to a set of habits, a particular way of thinking, and a mindset that anyone can cultivate? In this video, I'm going to break down 10 fundamental things that rich people do that, frankly, many others don't. And here's the exciting part. If you start integrating even a few of these powerful principles into your own life today, you'll be miles ahead of most people financially and personally. So grab a notebook, get ready to shift your perspective, and let's dive right in. First up, let's talk about something truly foundational. Most people are conditioned to believe that their income should be directly tied to the hours they put in. You know the drill. I worked 8 hours, so I should get paid for 8 hours. And while that's true in many traditional employment settings, rich people operate from a very different understanding. They know, deep down, that they get paid for the value they bring to the market, not just the time they clock in. Think about it. If you create something truly remarkable, a product that solves a real problem, a service that transforms lives, or a skill that is highly sought after, the market will reward you handsomely, often disproportionately to the sheer hours you spent. But rich people understand that working smart, focusing on leverage, and producing measurable high-impact results is what truly drives financial growth. It's about impact, innovation, and solving problems on a larger scale. So, instead of asking how much time am I putting in, start asking, what kind of value am I creating? Moving on to our second crucial insight, think about some of the wealthiest people on the planet. Warren Buffett, a legendary investor, famously reads for hours every single day. And then there's Elon Musk, who literally taught himself rocket science by diving into textbooks and challenging existing paradigms. The sad reality is that most people hit a certain age, finish their formal education, and then effectively stop learning. They rely on what they already know. But the wealthy understand that the world is constantly evolving, and self-education is not just an advantage, it's a necessity. It's about curiosity, continuous improvement, and an insatiable hunger for knowledge. Whether it's through books, online courses, mentorship, or new experiences, they are always expanding their minds. Your mind is your greatest asset, and continuously upgrading it is the best investment you can make. Next up, a powerful shift in perspective. This habit is all about reframing. When things get tough, when a challenge arises, or when unexpected problems pop up, what's your first reaction? For many, the immediate response is often frustration, complaint, or seeing an insurmountable barrier. They focus on the problem itself. But rich people approach these situations with a different lens. They don't ignore the problem, but they instinctively look beyond it, searching for the hidden potential, the silver lining, or the new path it might open up. The exact same situation that might stop one person dead in their tracks could inspire another to innovate, to pivot, or even to build an entire new enterprise. The wealthy train their minds to see challenges as puzzles to be solved, as opportunities for growth, or as indicators of an unmet need in the market. They ask, how can I leverage this? Or what can I learn from this? Rather than just, why is this happening to me? Our fourth habit is incredibly impactful on your journey. You've probably heard the saying, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Your environment and your social circle play a massive role in shaping your mindset, your ambition, and ultimately, your success. Rich people are incredibly deliberate about who they associate with. They actively seek out winners, people who are optimistic, who talk about big ideas, who are constantly seeking opportunities, and who are focused on growth. These are individuals who inspire, challenge, and lift them up. Conversely, if you spend most of your time with people who are consistently negative, who complain endlessly, who have no ambition, or who constantly drag you down, that energy and those limiting beliefs are absolutely going to rub off on you. Upgrading your circle, even if it means stepping outside your comfort zone, is one of the most powerful things you can do to upgrade your own mindset and trajectory. Choose your tribe wisely, because they will either fuel your ascent or hold you back. Now, for a skill that's often misunderstood, most wealthy and successful individuals are excellent at promoting what they do best. They understand that if you have a valuable skill, a great idea, or an amazing product, you also need to be able to articulate its value, showcase its benefits, and convince others of its worth. They're not afraid to share their strengths, highlight their achievements, and advocate for themselves or their ventures. On the flip side, many people, often out of humility or insecurity, tend to downplay their value. They wait for others to notice their brilliance, or they shy away from talking about their accomplishments and the value you bring. And if you can't effectively communicate that to others, why should anyone else? Learning to sell yourself, your ideas, and your vision, whether in a job interview, a business pitch, or a networking event, is a critical skill for financial advancement and personal influence. Let's move on to our sixth profound insight. When faced with significant challenges or setbacks, the natural inclination for many is to feel overwhelmed, to give up, or to shrink from the difficulty. But for the wealthy, problems aren't dead ends. They're often seen as catalysts for innovation and growth. They understand a fundamental truth. Every major opportunity, every breakthrough solution, and every significant financial gain often comes disguised as a complex problem. Think about it. The bigger the problem you can effectively solve for a large group of people, the bigger the financial reward. Rich people don't get stuck lamenting the problem. They roll up their sleeves, get creative, and find solutions. They realize that outgrowing a problem means developing new skills, expanding their resources, or creating entirely new systems to overcome it. They see problems as invitations to evolve, to get smarter, and to ultimately make bigger money by delivering bigger solutions. Our seventh habit challenges a common limiting belief. This is a powerful mindset shift that differentiates abundance from scarcity. Many people are conditioned to think in terms of limitations and trade-offs. I can either pursue my passion or be financially secure. This either-or mentality creates artificial boundaries and forces you to choose, often sacrificing one desire for another. Rich people, however, instinctively ask a different question. How can I have both? They don't accept artificial limitations. Instead of cutting back their dreams or settling for less, they actively seek ways to expand their resources, create new income streams, or find innovative solutions that allow them to achieve multiple goals simultaneously. They understand that resources are not always finite and that creativity can often bridge the gap between seemingly opposing desires. This mindset opens up a world of possibilities that simply don't exist when you're stuck in an either-or trap. Next, a critical distinction in financial understanding. Many people focus intently on their monthly salary or their hourly wage, how much they make. Rich people understand that true financial freedom isn't just about how much money comes in. It's about how much money you keep and, crucially, how much money you grow. They prioritize building their net worth, which is the total value of all their assets, minus their liabilities. This means they actively invest in assets that appreciate in value and generate passive income, things like stocks, real estate, businesses, or intellectual property. If your money only grows when you're physically trading your time for it, you will forever be tied to that exchange. The wealthy recognize that the path to true freedom is having your money work for you, creating an income stream that continues while you sleep, travel, or pursue other passions. Our ninth habit demonstrates financial intelligence at every level. This might seem counterintuitive at first glance, but it's incredibly insightful. Many people make the mistake of either obsessing over tiny expenses while making poor, impulsive decisions with large ones, or completely ignoring small expenses, thinking they don't matter. They are often careful with their smaller day-to-day spending, avoiding unnecessary leaks in their finances. They're mindful of where their money goes, but more importantly, they are incredibly strategic and generous when it comes to significant investments that will yield long-term returns. This means investing big in things that genuinely improve them or their financial future. Education, high-quality mentorship, impactful business opportunities, or assets that appreciate. They understand that not all spending is equal. Some spending is consumption, and some spending is investment. They differentiate between the two and prioritize the latter, understanding that a wise investment today can pay dividends for years to come. And finally, our 10th and equally powerful habit, This is about understanding the power of relationships and the principle of reciprocity. They understand that connections are a currency, and that every person you meet is a potential collaborator, mentor, client, or friend who can open doors to new opportunities. It's not just about what others can do for them, but what they can offer in return. Rich people often have a strong philanthropic streak, volunteering their time, sharing their expertise, or donating resources. This isn't just about charity. It's about building goodwill, strengthening communities, and understanding that contribution often leads to greater abundance. Many people, especially when struggling, tend to withdraw or focus solely on their own immediate needs, missing out on the immense power of connection and contribution. The wealthy understand that success is often a collaborative effort, and by expanding their network and genuinely giving back, they create a virtuous cycle of opportunity and impact. So there you have it, 10 powerful habits that distinguish the wealthy from those who struggle. These aren't secrets reserved for a select few. They are principles that anyone, regardless of their current financial situation, can begin to adopt today. Remember, building wealth and creating a life of abundance isn't just about having money. It's about cultivating a mindset, a set of habits, and a way of interacting with the world that consistently generates value, opportunity, and growth. It starts with changing your mindset. carefully selecting your circle, and intentionally shaping your daily actions. Because that's exactly how every successful, wealthy person started their journey to one conscious habit at a time. If you found this video helpful and insightful, please do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more content like this, and most importantly, drop a comment below. Let me know which of these 10 habits you're most excited to start working on today. I love hearing from you and seeing our community grow together.